Mrs. Vathsala, Mr. Arosha, and friends and family gathered here today. I'd like to speak a few words on behalf of Mrs. Vathsala as an old student of hers. I'd like to think of life as a collection of journeys. And one such journey that we all have is the journey of childhood. It's something we've all been through. And it's never a journey that we take alone. Many people join us and play various roles in those journeys. So for me, in my journey of childhood, and for many of my friends gathered here today, Ms. Vathsala plays the role of a teacher, a great one. Ms. Vathsala had the misfortune of being our teacher to an unruly bunch of kids back in high school in St. Peter's College. And she taught us for many years. And Ms. Vathsala, I really don't know how you do it, how you manage with so many kids like us who've always given you a lot of pain, but you've always done it and you've done it really well. And no matter how much trouble we gave her, she always dealt with us with patience, and she always did her best. And she always acted with integrity. So, not only was she a great teacher, she was also a very good mentor. She was also the teacher in charge of the IT club. So it seems like she dealing with kids at school wasn't enough. So she wanted to deal with kids, unruly kids, after school as well. So she got involved with the IT club and she ran that club for many years. I was in that club as well. And so one thing I always noticed, and I always thought about after leaving St. Peter's as well, was that Ms. Vathsala wouldn't always push us in school as well as in the IT club to always achieve something, to always do something, go somewhere, or be someone, you know, go for competitions, go for this and that. She'd always push us. And that's really something that's to be highlighted about Ms. Vathsala, is that she always wanted the best. She always wanted the best in her kids. And while she was a good teacher and a good mentor, she was also almost like a friend to all of us. We spent many months in IT club doing many things, and Ms. Vathsala was always there. And she was always like a friend. She was almost like one of us. She would talk to us about photography outside of school, and even coach us for school things in the IT club. A friend, almost. So, yeah, what can I say? I think a good teacher, a good friend, and a great mentor. And thanks to her, I think many of us today owe it to Ms. Vathsala, because she's definitely a cornerstone in our next journey, our journey into adulthood. And without her, I don't think we could have become what we are today. I definitely owe it to Ms. Vathsala for that. And so, my friends, given that we've been through so many journeys together as the student body with Ms. Vathsala, it is really a great honor and pleasure for me to be here to join Ms. Vathsala at the start of her next journey, a beautiful journey together with Mr. Arosha. So I'm very happy for you, Ms. Vathsala and Mr. Arosha, and I wish you nothing but the best for the future to come. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to all of you. So Vathsala is another star of Mother Visakha. I used to travel with her in the Kottara school bus, and there are 2 or 3 here who also traveled in the same school bus. And talking about Vathsala, as her student said, she has been teaching IT for very many years, and she possesses a master's degree in IT. And I have seen her students sometimes hero worship her. One example, once I just went into this shop where Vathsala came shopping, and she ran into a past student, and that student, believe it or not, he ushered her from the entrance to the exit. You know, he was like, come this way, miss. That way, miss. Please, miss. And you know, when Vathsala was selecting goods, he used to wait there like her butler. So I'm still trying to figure out how she did that. And I would also say that Vathsala is one of the most strong-willed women under the sun. She's not an archaeologist, but she has helped me, assisted me in many of my little researches on archaeology. So once we did this small tunnel expedition, ancient tunnels of Colombo district, and we happened to go to this cave temple, rock temple, where there was a little tunnel opening on the rock. And we got the permission of Lokuhamudro to explore. We thought, okay, let's see what we can do. We'll try to explore it if we can. But you know, it was full of debris, broken glasses and whatnot. So we took a few shovels and shoveled off the broken glass. And inside it was dark and it was just a very narrow opening. You had to crawl on your tummy. And we were sort of reluctant because you don't know what is waiting inside. Maybe venomous snakes, scorpions, spiders, whatnot. But Vathsala boldly volunteered to go in first. She was the one who crawled in first, and we followed her. And later on we discovered that the tunnel split into two, and there were two dead ends, disappointingly. And it was not a man-made tunnel. And another incident I remember, I recall with Vathsala, we just were just hanging around, we were just exploring a few archaeological monuments. We came across a building, an ancient building, and it was fenced with barbed wire. There was a barbed wire fence, and the gate was locked with a padlock. There was no gatekeeper, and we were all very disappointed. Right? Maybe we came on the wrong day. Now how to get in? And all of a sudden Vathsala asked, "What are you waiting for?" And I asked her, "What do you mean?" And then she just jumped over that barbed wire fence and landed inside the premises of the monument. I was shocked. You know, it's not a big deal to many of you to climb over a barbed wire fence, I know. But still, I did not expect Vathsala to do it at that moment. And then she looked at us like this. And you know, I call it the look. And that look had a message. It said, "What are you waiting for?" So all of us had to follow. And that day, we there was some extraordinary happiness hanging around. And I told Vathsala on the same day, Vathsala, I'm very thrilled after this, exploring this monument. And she simply said, "Oh, it's nothing to do with the monument, it's just the thrill of, getting over that barbed wire fence." And yeah, she was right. And I would say she is a lady who's patriotic plus, and a very gentle, nice, kind human being, a wonderful human being. I think it is no exaggeration if I call her the goddess of love, because she has been the motivating factor, the encouragement between many successful love stories of many couples. So Vathsala, I wish you and Arosha all the best for many loving years with the blessings of the Triple Gem. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been given this difficult task of saying a few words about my dear old school friend, Arosha. My mind goes back 30 plus years to our lower school and middle school days at that school by the sea in Mount Pavilion. Whilst we were finding it very difficult to break into the Thomian under 13 C team, Arosha, along with Bhatia, Ilanka and the late Upeka, were the 4-star batsmen in the Thomian under 13 A team. And that group of players later turned that era to be a golden era for Thomian cricket. Arosha's sporting success went far beyond cricket. He also played water polo for the under 15 team, volleyball for the under 19 team, and his probably most noteworthy performance up to now was his achievement in table tennis, where he won college colors for table tennis and became the vice captain of the college under 19 team. Arosha also had an amazing human quality that I've seen in a very few people. That quality was being a good friend when the other person was always in need. So that's something my mother has always told me, that a good friend is someone who will help you when you're in need. So Arosha had inherited that quality from his lovely parents. And Arosha, together with his parents and lovely sister, used to always welcome us at their home close to college whenever we needed some help. Arosha's love for sports and his alma mater has ensured that he has served on the staff of St. Thomas's for the past 17 years. And I'm told he is doing a 3-in-1 at the moment. That is, he's playing the role of a sports officer, the role of a junior academy cricket coach, and the role of a master in charge. So Arosha, I'm very, very happy to note, after all these years, that your love has gone beyond sport and your alma mater, and you have found your life partner in Vathsala. So I hope that the two of you have a happy wedded life, and I wish the two of you good health and lifelong happiness together. Thank you and good luck.